Welcome back to Myteam Mayhem. If you missed the last episode, we did a scavenger hunt. It was super fun, but unfortunately we had to vote somebody out. In this episode, round one, we got Calreal Solid versus Jaleel Urkel. We got C's MT versus Neem Lads. We got Fitz 2K versus Ant Live. And we got No Return MG versus Thugs, man. Let's get into some of these gameplays and see how these first rounds went. First game, we had C's versus Neem Lad, and they came out shooting, man. They were throwing up some shots that, like, me personally, I don't got the skill to do it. And they were chucking them things up, and they were making a good amount of them, I'm not gonna lie. Like, check out this shot by C's, man. C's is tough at this game, and they're just going crazy, man. Look at Neem. Eyeballs. It's just insane. Going into the half, it was literally that close of a game, 2-point game, going in the half, and then C's hits a 3 in his face to go up 1 going in the half. And that's just the story of this game. This game was just super close all the way through. Going into the fourth, it was tied, man. They were going back and forth, back and forth. C's got a nice offensive rebound there, and then he got a clutch 3 to put him up. But Neem Lad came right back over. I think the game plan here was to try and let Neem Lad get 2s and play the 2-point game. I think that was the goal, to just keep it at 2 and then, you know, keep exchanging 2s and not to let him shoot 3s. But right here, he got to step back to tie the game just to foil that whole plan. Now C's goes and makes a crucial mistake, but unfortunately, Neem is unable to capitalize on it, guys. He missed a shot, but he got the offensive rebound and he missed another shot, and that kind of ruined that. So it's still tied with a minute left, and C's got to make something shake, and it's just he's kind of getting boxed right now. He got a shot clock violation, so it's back in Neem Lad's hands. Neem's going for the 2, and he gets the 2, kind of a bailout 2 in my opinion, super contested, and now C's starting to feel the pressure. I think he kind of dribbled himself out of that possession. That should have been an easy layup in my opinion, and he misses a 3. So now it's only 40 seconds left, down 2. He's got to play some defense, and Neem goes for the fade, and he greens it. So now it's time to play the foul game. He's got to get a bucket here first though, and let's see, can he hit it? He does hit it. And on this possession right here, in my opinion, it was crucial. I think he got played. That 100% should have been a bump steal. Check this out again. Tell me this shouldn't have been a bump steal, and it would have been an easy 2 to tie the game. But instead, Neem gets the easy 2 with 12 seconds left, and that's pretty much going to be ball game. C's got one more chance to try and make something shake, but it's not looking good. He's wasting a little bit too much time here. Puts a 3 up, and he misses it. So that's going to be game. Game 1 goes to Neem Lad, but it was an amazing game, man. All right, let's get into this Ant versus Fitz 2K game. And honestly, Ant got up to a quick lead. Like, he was up 10, a quick 10 in the first. And it seemed like he just had Fitz box. Like, he's trying to force shots with Wimby a little bit. And I don't know, Fitz just doesn't seem to have the answer quite yet, but he has to make some adjustments. And I don't know what Ant was doing there. That was a gaming dad read. So Fitz had to come back and make him pay for the mistake. Leaving Wimby wide open is never going to be good. I can promise you that. So that's going to cut it down to a 7-point game. But there, you know, Fitz is just, I don't know, he's living and dying by Wimby. But the shots are getting contested, man. And then Ant got blocked, and it was a crucial block for Fitz just to stop it going into the second quarter so it doesn't get out of hand too quick. 7-point game in the second. And once again, Ant is just kind of getting bailed at the rim, man. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, Fitz is getting his open shots. But I think he's settling for 3s. Some of them are contested, and it's just not helping him out, man. It's a 6-point game going into half, and Fitz got to figure something out. These contested 3s with the bigs are not going to cut it for him. 7-point game at the end of the fourth, man. It just pretty much like they were going back and forth ever since Ant got that lead. And anytime Fitz would score, Ant would respond, man. And it just, Fitz couldn't figure out how to, you know, cut the lead down. And Ant got the dub. Shouts out to Ant. He was able to get the dub to advance into the second round. Next game, we got MG versus Thugs, two good players. MG is a really good all the way around. Thugs is a really good shooter. He's taking his shots, man. He's taking good shots, and I know he has it in his game. He's got to see him fall. That's really all it is. Once they start to fall, it's going to be a whole different ball game. And MG's trying to get to the rim here, and he does get him. That's kind of what Magic does for you, and that's why you put Magic on the floor. Once again, Thugs is shooting the ball, and he's shooting it confidently. He just has to see one go through the rim. Now, right here, MG makes a crucial mistake, letting Thugs get his first bucket of the game off of a turnover. Anytime there's a turnover, you got to make him pay for it, but MG does bounce right back with the stop, and the stop's going to go to another turnover. I'm telling you, the defense in this game was immaculate. Thugs shooting that rock, and he's got an open one. He's finally going to hit one. No, he does not actually. I don't know what it is, man. Thugs just was not shooting the ball well this game. I know he normally is a great shooter, but this game, he just was not shooting it that well. We got a 4-point game in the second. MG's kind of in control, but it's a close one, and he gets to and one, which is gonna give him a little bit of a confidence boost right here. And then he gets him the jump to get another two, but he misses it. He smokes the layup. And you know, a player like me, I use real percentage on my layups, and that's why right there. Thugs gets fouled to cut it down to a 5-point game, but MG drives right past him and gets fouled to put up 2 more free throws, making it a 6-point game going in the half. Thugs, he's got to bounce back, and that's exactly what he does. He hits a midi to put him up 1 point in the third, and at this point, they're just like going back and forth, man. They're literally just exchanging buckets. They're changing the leads, and it's just literally going back and forth. 40-40. MG gets fouled, and he gets fouled again. I'd love to see the free throw differential because it seems like MG's drawing a lot of fouls this game. It is a 1-point game in favor of MG, but he gets a clutch stop there in order to almost solidify it, because now you got to play the free throw game. He's up 1 with 2 free throws. Thugs has 1 chance to tie this game. Luka's his guy, but he's tired. And let's see if he can get up a decent shot here. He found one. Oh, he could have stopped. He could have did a quick stop and shot it. But it's easy to say, you know, looking back at it. Good game by both of them. 3-point game is nothing to be ashamed of, Thugs. Round 1 had some really competitive games. Unfortunately, we were not able to get any gameplay from round 2. We had No Return versus Ant Live, and No Return took the dub there. Then we had Neem Lab versus Cal Real Solid, and in that game, Cal took the dub, leaving the finals being Cal Real Solid versus No Return MG. Let's see how that game went, man. Going into this game, I really wasn't too sure what to expect. MG is a phenomenal player. Cal, I haven't seen him play much, but he does call himself one of the best white shooter in the game, and it does show in this game, man. MG is a phenomenal defensive player, and he's kind of on this shit this game. Cal's got to step up and not give him any more of those open shots, because you can't leave a player like MG open, man. It's actually staying really close. You know, you can't, like I said, you can't leave MG open because he will make you pay for it. But Cal's no slouch himself, and there's white number 1 of the game. And man, I know that probably pissed MG off. He does have a 9-point lead going into half though, so he can't be too mad. But it's gotta hurt your soul a little bit, giving up a white, and then the turnover here cuts the lead down to 7 going into half. So Cal's gotta find a way to cut this lead down. But he's not out the game by any means. But a player like MG, you don't want to give this kind of lead to. So MG, so it's a 4-point game, and now it's a 1-point game. Cal managed to come back, but he does give up this easy layup to MG. Going into the 4th, it's a 3-point game, and it's a nail biter, man. I'm not gonna lie, it is a nail biter. And then Cal draws the foul right here just to cut it a little bit closer. Just when I said it was a 3-point game going in the half, I lied. Now it's a 1-point game, and they are going back and forth. No Return keeps making the lead 3 points. Now it's 5 points, but Cal hits his 2nd wide of the game, and they were both crucial. So it's back to a 5-point game, and Cal's able to get this drive and dunk right here to cut it down to 3. It is a 1-point game. MG kicks it out and gets a wide open 3. He's not missing those. 4-point game with a minute and a half, and Cal's cutting to the basket by any means necessary. He's trying to get this dub, but MG he's locked in right here. Cal gets more driving dunks, but MG's just locked in. I don't know what else you could say. He is not going to allow himself to lose this game. Right here, you can't leave him this open with takeover. You cannot leave him this open with takeover because he's going to make you pay for it every time. 100% of the time, he's going to make you pay for it every time. 6-point game. Now it's going to be a 4-point game with 19 left. And he's pretty much got a foul here, but he doesn't. And MG games it. 7-point with 7 seconds left. And that's going to solidify it. MG wins the tournament, so he's going to be immune from the voting this round. You can't get voted out, so that's a W for MG. Shouts out to him, but great game, Cal. Shouts out to MG for taking the dub, man. He's a phenomenal player, and that's the reason why they got rid of Cams last round, because they wanted to get rid of the big dogs, and No Return did that. He got rid of the big dogs, and now he's the last man standing there. But now we're going to get into the fun part. Let's get into these votes, man, and see who everybody wants to vote out. All right, real quick, guys. So actually, Thugs had to drop out of the competition for personal reasons. He had some stuff going on where he was not going to be able to continue. So we took a vote as a group. I asked him if they wanted him to be counted as the vote out this time around, or if we want to cap him out and also do a vote. Everybody decided to rock with the vote. So that's what we're doing. So in case you're wondering where Thugs was during the vote, that's what happened. All right, so we are into the elimination rounds. We had a tournament, and the winner was No Return MG. Before we get into these votes, how y'all feel about the tournament, and how'd the tournament go for you, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think MG was zenning for real. Like, bro was green at everything, so I gotta like put in a contest or something. Like, how do I go about that? Because I think bro was cheating.
I think I got the footage, so I'll review it.
I appreciate you,
black man win, bro. See how
all right. No Return. How do you feel about the tournament, bro?
I feel like it was cool, bro. It was cool playing against everybody because a lot of y'all didn't play against. So, it was cool, bro. Everybody was pretty good, man. I wish Thugs was here because Thugs had a crazy team. He was
facts.
He was hooping. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But it was fun, bro. I enjoyed it.
All right, Cal. How was your tournament experience?
Man, the first game I blew somebody out, but the second game I got a pass. I don't know what happened to the dude, but the third game, man, I played a dude I watch, and it went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. But I tried to stick in there. I'm stick shooting now, so.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
All right, Fitz. How was your tournament experience, bro?
I matched up Ant Live round 1. It was a hard fought game. Ant Live pulled away, like he up like 10, and then I started to come back a little bit in the 4th. But Ant took the W. Much respect to Ant. You know, it was a good game. That's all I really gotta say. GG's, Ant.
Yeah, GG's, my boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jaleel. How was your tourney experience?
Golly, son. I wish bro, I would have got somebody else, man. I lost to Whites, a God Squad, and OV, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, when I say I was irritated, bro. But I mean, it just comes with the game, bro. It was great, though. Kyle's a great guy, bro. So, good game.
And I warned him. I make Whites. I warned
like
everybody.
10 Whites, bro. No troll.
It was slightly, though. They were slightly.
I would have been sick, bro.
Yeah.
They were slightly.
All right, C's.
It was slightly.
C's, how was your tournament experience?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I was out there shooting like elimination game clay, bro. I could not make a shot, but you know, Neem was hooping, bro, so I can't even say much. I just had a bad game, but the idea was fired, bro. I just was not hooping for real.
All right, lastly, Neem, how was your tournament experience, man?
You know, you got to say the best for last sometimes, but my first game against C's was pretty fun. It was a great experience. I had got busy with the kids on the weekend, so I had let MG handle my lightweight. You know, hopefully I get a chance to play him again. You know, my West Coast. You know, it's the only other person from the West Coast in this tournament, so you know I had to let that one just send him to the East Coast real quick and send him my boy MG. But it was a fun experience, bro. We definitely got to do something like this again.
All right, y'all ready to get into these votes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so vote number 1, we got C's. Vote
That's
number
crazy.
2, we got C's.
Damn.
Vote number 3, we got C's.
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
What?
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh,
Vote
they
number
targeting.
4, we got Cal.
Yo, y'all, it's Earth with Jalil for this week. Man, hate to do it, bro, but it's gonna have to be my guy Cal. I can't play against low risk, OV, and a God Squad, bro. All in one, bro. That's too much of a threat, bro, for competition, bro. Because you can't. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cal this week. Facts.
Damn.
Vote number
Hating on the
5, we got Cal. Vote number 6, we got Cal.
Wow.
Oh.
So there's one more vote. We got a 3-3 tie right now.
Whoa.
And vote number 7 is Jalil.
What?
So we got a tie.
What?
So we could do this.
Oh,
So we could do this.
shit.
We could do this one of two ways. I'll let y'all decide. We can either the one person who voted for Jalil, they know who they are. They could message me to change their vote to pick one of the two, or we could do a full revote, but everybody has to vote for either C's or Cal.
Mm.
I feel like we can't revote though. I feel like we
I
can't.
feel like that
revote.
one person should just, you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like the
Make
one
that move.
person.
Just make that move for real.
So just the one
What do they gotta
person.
play for it?
Yeah.
All right. So
Who just
The
joined?
one-
Somebody just joined?
nah.
Oh.
Mm.
All right. So the one person who voted for Jalil, go ahead and message me who you switch your vote to.
Hey yo, y'all know some crazy shit right now. Hold on. I just thought some high shit when I thought about. What if the one person? Okay, just hypothetically, because we don't know. I don't know. Only they would know. If the two people that's about to get eliminated is the person that has to change their vote.
Yo, that would be
Right.
crazy.
Like what? Like that is crazy. Like think about that hypothesis, y'all.
All right. So we got the vote in.
Oh my god.
Vote black. Me
Damn, they
and
sent that shit hella quick.
All
Jalil
right.
turned his camera off too. Hold on. That boy been gone for a second.
Jalil must have voted for
And
himself. He don't
the
even
fans,
move.
because nobody was even
Nah.
gonna say nothing.
Nah, that's why I thought somebody popped in. I knew a camera was missing. I'm like, hold on.
And that boy
I
Aaron
know
paid
some
attention to
shit was going
everything.
on.
Man.
Type shit.
All right. So the 7th vote for who will not be making it to the next round is Cal, man.
Let's go. Oh, I need to go get
It was a
Yeah.
popularity vote, man. That's how I feel, man. Popularity.
Wow.
But you know,
Damn.
I love y'all. I have fun with y'all. You know what I mean? It was good. Just y'all catch me in showdown. I'm gonna be shooting whites on y'all ass. I'm gonna have y'all touch that, man.
Facts.
Oh, man.
That was
And
a
I'm-
good slogan, though. I made that little slogan up fucking with y'all.
I
That's
like
cool.
that. I shoot whites.
And I'm gonna extend the offer like I've done to everybody. When we do this next round, I'm gonna message you to get you back on, bro.
Man, I'll turn it up, man. Give me back for the vibe, man. The West Coast vibe in here. Come on,
Yes, sir.
CT. Give me back. MT. I said C's. C's MT. Get me back in there. No, name for the rest.
All right, I appreciate everybody making it all the way to the end of the video. Appreciate Cal for bringing the energy and being a great participant in this challenge. Be sure to go show him love on all his platforms, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Cal real solid on all of those. Be sure to go show him some love, man. He deserves it. As always, y'all be safe. Peace.